Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. Today is the 27th of April, 2023. It is a Thursday. And I apologize for not having a video up yesterday, but as you all know, I had gone for my doctor's appointment yesterday in Stonewall. And yeah, and I will get into, you know, how our trip went. But first of all, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on, this is upside down, sorry. I'm working on Fairytale Hut. So I'm working here with 310 black, all down here where it's blue. That's all the black. So anyway, so yeah. So what happened yesterday? Well, a few things happened yesterday. So we left here about 7:05 or so. And it was just beautiful weather. Just beautiful weather. It was warm. It was, warm 7, 8 degrees, right? So, anyway, we got down there to Stonewall. We made really good time. So we had quite a bit of time there to wait until the doctor's office opened for 9 o'clock. So I said, Juliet, do we have time? Maybe we should go through the car wash. Take Susie, give her a bath. Mind you, she doesn't, there wasn't a lot of winter driving this year. So anyway, we went to the co-op and I went inside to pay for car wash. And the lady there, she said, because I said, I'd like to get a car wash, please. And she said, do you want it for now or later? I said, no, for now. So she said, here's a complimentary car wash for you. I was pleased. I was so pleased. So I, it was worth, I don't know, $13 or something, because I got the most expensive one. That's what she gave me. So I went outside and I said, Juliet, I got a free car wash. The extreme car wash, I think is what it's called. She said, how did you manage to do that? I said, I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe what it was is that I was probably the first person for the day to get a car wash. And so maybe it's the first person of the day thing. Maybe it was Senior's Day. I don't know. But it was really nice. It was really nice that I thought, might as well give Susie a bath. So there were a couple of spots. It just didn't take it off. We don't even know what was on there. So I'll have to go when it really warms up, and go out there and wash that off the window. So anyway, we went over. We had to wait still for the doors to open at the clinic. So went in there, my appointment, thought 9 o'clock, first person, that's it. And so we get in there. We had to wait, what was it? 45 minutes. I think it was 45 minutes. And then once we got shown to a room, then it was another 15-minute wait. So, oh my gosh, oh, I did something here. So then, yeah, that to me wasn't good. That wasn't good. Because right off the bat, she's late. And that did not help matters at all. I mean, she was there in the building. And so I don't know. And I was first person there. So anyway, she came in and we just did the barest of a physical, height and weight and that kind of thing. And my weight's starting to come down again, which is good. So, because I had gained quite a bit of weight on that mirtazapine. But thankfully now it's going down. So that's good. But I still have 5 kgs to go to get down to the weight that I was before. So little ways to go yet. And then hopefully I can lose a little bit more. Whenever I get Rosie 2.0, then I will be out there riding my bike every day. So, so then after we were finished that, then we went to Family Foods, which is right there in the same parking lot, same complete structure, right? And so I picked up some stuff there, and it's the only place that I can really find vegan, like cheeses and dips and sour cream and things like that. So I loaded right up on it. Cost me a lot of money, but like even Walmart doesn't carry it. They don't carry it. So yeah, needless to say, I spent a lot of money. But I don't go shopping there that often. So it was good there to do that, because I was running out of my cheese and that. So this time around I decided to try the smoked Gouda. Well, it's smoked Gouda, but it's vegan, right? So, and then I got some vegetable stir fry, and I got some onion rings, and now that I've got my little deep freeze, I can keep things like that. And then I got a small bag of cat food just to make it until next Thursday, till we go into Walmart. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I picked up some cornstarch because I'm going to try those to make those cookies today. The ones with the sweetened condensed milk and cornstarch, and I'm not sure. There's 3 ingredients. Is there sugar? Must be extra sugar in there. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it's flour. I don't know. I can't remember. I cannot remember. So, but I am going to try them. And it was funny. We were going down the baking aisle, and Juliet asked me, she said, have you tried those cookies yet? I said, not yet, but I'm going to get some cornstarch. So I did that. So, and then from there, we went to Autopack. And Autopack is our, where we get our car insurance and plates and that kind of thing. You can get other insurance too, right? But I'm just saying it's mostly for cars and bikes and things like that, right? So anyways, I went there to see about getting my medical report, but they couldn't give it to me, and they said that I need to contact the driver's fitness thing there. So when I got out there, and then Juliet says, well, you know what, if we can get home, she said, why don't we stop in at the clinic here and get a copy of it here? Because for some strange reason, Dr. F did not have a copy of that. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, anyway, and then we went for Chinese food. So, we had to wait 15 minutes for the buffet to get up. And so, we had it. And of course, I have lots of vegetables. And I had vegetable rice, and I don't know, there was something else, noodles of some kind, vegan. So I had them. And then both Juliet and I, because I had to pay for Juliet's meal when she takes me, but we both decided that we were each going to have a takeout too. So I after I got my takeout, and she got 2, one for her and one for John, which she paid for. And then, which helps. So I'll have it for lunch today. So, and at Sing Fe there, they make really, really, really good buffets. So then, when we were sitting there for lunch, there were several men there, and they were talking, and they were kind of loud, and they were Métis because they were speaking French. And if you don't know who the Métis are, they are the French and the native population came together, and their offspring were called Métis. And so, anyways, I kept thinking to myself, I know this guy. I know this guy. But from where and what's his name? Or he looked familiar, anyways. So then and then it dawned on me. And I went up to him. He was sitting there. I said, do you used to live in London? And he said, yeah. And I said, you were my neighbor. And he said, I was. I said, yeah. You lived in the duplexes and I lived in the house right beside you. And he said, oh, Eva, he said, how are you doing? I couldn't remember his name. Oh my goodness, I couldn't remember his name. Turned out his name was Jacques. And no, like it was, I think it was Juliet had, somehow she had asked them or whatever. And it was Jacques Sr. and he was Jacques Jr. So he had moved away from London and moved down to St. Laurent to be there with his father and I guess other relatives. And so we talked for 15 minutes at least. So I was absolutely tickled pink. Just absolutely. He wanted to know what I was doing, and I told him, and we talked about my old house there and how they had absolutely ruined the inside of that house with dark paint and yeah, like dark blue, dark gray, dark green. I think there's even one wall that was a dark purple. Yeah. That is not conducive to calmness, right? And yeah, they absolutely ruined it on the inside. So, but anyway, and so yeah. So then after there, we went to the dollar store, which was just kind of around the corner. We went in there and I picked up a few things, and then I told Juliet, I said, no, I said, we're going next week and we're going to go to Dollarama. So I said, no, I'm not going to buy anything here. So we decided, I put everything away. It was only 2 items and that. And so I was looking for something nice to put on my tier tray for spring/summer. And they didn't really have anything. So then yeah, like I said, the temperature was 8 degrees and they had been calling for rain, right? So we thought, okay, rain, we can deal with rain. So then so we had just gotten out to Susie after leaving the dollar store. And then the wind had just picked up as soon as we got into Susie. The wind was picking up something fierce. So we thought, well, that was good. We made that in time. And we could see how dark the sky was getting. So then we started heading home. And we didn't even get out of Stonewall. And the rain started. And then the rain really started coming down. And then the temperature started going down, like quite rapidly. And by the time, like I could just see the temperature going down. And we got to around St. Laurent, and it was really kind of, it was on the verge of snowing. And so we got to Lunder, and it really started snowing. And by the time we got to Eriksdale, like it was just, and big flakes, big, big, big flakes. I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, but not for the end of April. The beginning of March would have been good, but no. So then, so when we got back here to Eriksdale, we went to the post office. There was just a letter for me. And then I went over to the clinic and got my paper. But Juliet and I are both thinking that something was funny with that paperwork, because we both remember it, that she had ticked off 2 boxes on 2 different lines. And one of those extra boxes was missing. Like the box was there, but her check mark wasn't, or X or whatever it was. And we both remember that. So then we came home, and I dropped Juliet off at her car, which is over in the church parking lot, and I just kind of drove on the shoulder and came home. And so then I brought all the groceries in, which wasn't bad. It wasn't anything really heavy. So then I came in and I started putting everything away, and I was getting really tired because I'd been up at 4:40 yesterday morning. And so, yeah, so that was my day. I was so full from that Chinese food that all I had were 2 spring rolls for supper. I really didn't feel much like eating anything at all. So I still have 2 spring rolls, and I have all my vegetables and rice, and I got more vegetables than anything else. So might actually do me for lunch and supper. So we'll see. We will see. So that was my day yesterday. That was my day. So this morning I actually slept in late. I slept till 5 o'clock. Yeah. Well, you know, the extra 20 minutes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, if I can get an extra 20 minutes tomorrow morning, that would be good. So, Dr. F said there that she's going to help me with my appeal process. I have an appointment with her the end of May again. And so, she's sending me for blood work, and then I asked her for an EKG because I was getting chest pain. And so, so I'm going to, I'm getting it done here because one of them needs to be a fasting. So, yep. So, I will be doing that. So next Thursday, I'm gone again, and that's when I see the neurologist, Dr. Mansouri. And so far, it's been not too bad here. And but I did have those 3 very, very wicked and just terrible migraines. So Dr. Mansouri's office is supposed to call me, and we're going to do a pre-clinic visit, and so as to minimize, you know, the amount of time that Dr. Mansouri actually talks to me. He'll have everything in front of him and he can decide. So, but yeah, so I couldn't believe it. I was blessed with a free car wash. So thank you to Red River Co-op in Stonewall for that. And so yeah, so that was, so I came home yesterday and I did not feel like stitching or anything. And it was yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit miffed there that I thought first thing in the morning that I'm going to see Dr. F. You know, first appointment of the day. And she was already behind the 8 ball. She was already late. So, I mean, can you imagine as the day goes on how late she would get? I can understand her being busy with the patient and that, but yeah. So, yeah, so that's about it. Nothing else. Nothing else happening. And, it's, so today I may sit here and just watch a movie for a little bit and then go and I'll see how it is. Some of them are pretty tacky. Like they're not even classified as a B movie. More like a C or D movie. They're on um, YouTube. So please remember next Wednesday we are starting um, where we work on, oh my gosh, flowers of the month on Wednesdays. Okay, anything to do with flowers, just on Wednesday. You can stitch on it however long that you want. So this is my flower of the month, or my design for the month of May. So it is a lotus blossom. So I was rather disappointed here that these beads were not marked in. But that's okay, because I'm going to put beads there and drops. So yeah. So I hope you have yours ready for next Wednesday's video. And we will do that every Wednesday morning video. Okay. So, and the flower needs to be the focal point, right? Not just a little tiny flower and, you know, like somebody's got a dress on and they got a tiny flower on them or something, you know. Like, nope. It's a way to get you to work on something a little bit different for just a very short period of time. Right? So, alrighty, everybody. So, I'm up to 551 subscribers. Thank you so much. Oh, my heart sings for joy. That's wonderful. Now I only need 449 to get to 1,000, and then I can be monetized. Yeah. So that's how far I got. So I'm going to continue working here. Okay, and yeah. So remember, there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. You can join there. All you need to do is answer the question, who are two of my 3 sidekicks? Okay, and I make mention of them every video. So, all right, and then my dedicated email address is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And yeah, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about me, and help my channel to grow. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. It was absolutely wonderful. It like I said, it just makes my heart sing for joy that you all are choosing my channel to watch. It just, and I do stitching, I do knitting, crochet, paper crafts, other crafts. So I welcome everything. You can do quilting, you can do whatever you want to do, right? And then oh, I do reviews. Okay, so I do reviews for stitching. I do reviews for, you know, anything. And then I do other reviews. Okay, you know, like from Temu, AliExpress, for other places. Okay? And those are just little extras. You don't have to watch them if you're not interested in them. That's okay. I just do them because I'm so excited to show what I got. So, all right, everyone, I guess that's it for now. And I'm going to go over and see about starting those cookies. And I will let you know tomorrow how they turn out. All right, everybody. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. So do I. So does Lilybell and Sydney and Jonah is up in the cat condo. And yeah, so that's it. Everybody's passed out here. Cats were outside all night last night. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. And thank you for dying on the cross for me. I'm so grateful that Jesus, you are my Lord. So, all right, everybody. And I guess that's it. And so I will see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody.